Nagbabalik po ang Cure with, of course, our resident doctors, Dr. Rivas, Dr. Suarez, and Dr. Ong. Ngayon naman, alamin natin sa mga doctors natin ang mga karaniwang tanong ng mga tao kung bakit importante at kailangan na kumonsulta sa isang doktor. Ano po ang ating kasagutan po doon? Why there is a need to consult to the doctors?
I think that's a very interesting and also hard question to answer, di ba? Kasi with the advent of internet and all the information that you can get from the websites nowadays, sometimes it makes you wonder, should I still go as a doctor when I can just, type in anything, i-google ko lang siya and here comes the report or literature or lahat ng information regarding a certain disease. Pero iba pa rin talaga yung if you go and see a doctor and have yourself examined properly. Kasi hindi naman lahat na nakikita mo sa internet, yun yung talagang nangyayari sa iyo You really have to go and see a doctor pa rin for confirmation. You have to be examined and then the doctor will request yung mga specific laboratories that are needed to confirm your diagnosis and institute the proper treatment. Iba pa rin yung nakikita mo lang online or sa radio lang or sa mass media na okay, this is a good medicine for ganito. Iba pa rin yung ma-examine ka tsaka ma-confirm. And then the proper advice by the doctor also.
I think that's true, no? But definitely the best way to cure a sickness is to see the patient personally and yung clinical signs and symptoms. You can read fever, but ano bang fever? You can read cough and colds. Ano bang cough and colds? Baka allergic cough, bacterial or viral. Those are the things na hindi mo nababasa sa internet. So I think it's better to see a doctor para siya ang magsabi sa'yo kung anong klaseng. Nababasa mo, madaling basahin. Pero yung clinical picture, you cannot duplicate that, I think, Elton, right?
But of course, we're not dismissing the help that, the information
you get from
the web. Pero they have to be confirmed by a doctor.
Parang dito na makikita yung comparison between the theory and the application.
That's right.
The application part will come from the doctor himself.
So through the internet and all those books you read on your own, iba pa rin You can have all those informations, but if you, for example, if you're not a doctor, how could you make use of those information, di ba?
Exactly.
How could you interpret that or how could you apply that? Di mo naman pwedeng i-cure mo ang iyong sarili. Okay.
Yeah,
That's why there are experts like you.
Mas mahirap si Dr. Suarez being a pediatrician. Have you seen a 2-year-old complain of headache?
Exactly. Or even a baby complaining or curing
stomach
himself.
ache, di ba?
Exactly. Wow. Tama.
Mahirap yung kalagayan ni Dr.
And it's still best talaga to cure someone who is physically present because sa part ninyo, makikita nyo na talaga yung kalagayan. And just like pag dinidescribe mo lang kasi even pag nasa phone lang, in case of emergency,
That's right. We also discourage phone consultation or text
consultation.
Yeah. Parang unethical yun di ba? Yung kukonsulta mo yung
and they're texting at their own risk.
Pero
lately,
pero pag like for example, there are cases like there is a need for first aid, pwede siguro mag-text sila ask for first aid.
Of course. We cannot discount that possibility, no? Pero hindi kami ang front lines niyan May mga paramedics, etc., etc.
Okay. So, ayan po, marami na po tayo naglalabasan ng mga alternative medicines po dito, no? Anong masasabi niyo po about doon? Alternative medicines.
I do not discourage patient who believes in those. Kasi sarili nilang sarili nilang, what do you call this? That's the way how they get cured. So I don't discourage it. Ang main purpose lang naman doon is to relieve the patient of his signs and symptoms. Kung iinom siya ng isang tasang tsaa, kontra naman yung Buscopan, kung nare-relieve siya sa 1 cup of hot tea, that's fine with me.
Follow-up question lang po. So, may impact po ba ang traditional belief ng mga, lalo na sa mga Ilocano, parang talagang rich sila sa mga beliefs na talagang...
May downside din yan, Del. Kasi lalo sa amin, yung mga sugat, di ba? Pag may sugat ang isang tao, all you have to do is clean it properly and go see a doctor. Yung mga iba, nilalagyan nila ng poultice like what we call this,
Malunggay,
or
dinidikdik nila.
garlic. Minsan nga, sinasabi ko na lang, dagdagan nyo na lang ng suka para adobo na eh.
Adobo na.
Yeah.
Pero you do not encourage those?
No, definitely no. Because instead of instead of curing the wound, you add infection to it.
But there are still natural ways of curing the patient na you believe or you encourage also.
Ako, I believe in bayabas. Yung, what you call this, yung pinakuluan ng dahon ng bayabas, ng panlinis ng sugat.
Sugat.
I believe in that.
I did that when I was young. My mom used to do that kasi, Doc, nung bata ko, marami akong sugat nung bata ko. Talaga,
It works, it
nag-aano
works.
sila and
Yeah.
it really works. Parang hindi na dry niya yung sugat. So hanggang sa mag-heal na siya.
Oo. Pero what we have to remind the audience na not all mga herbal medicines or yung mga natural methods are really, really effective. So if they want to be sure, yung DOH has come up with a list of yung mga
Herbal.
or mga dahon that can cure like certain diseases or can
Exactly.
supplement, yung treatment or yung mainstream treatment for certain diseases. So they can find them online eh.
I think that is a nice idea, Doc. We can flash siguro sa screen natin during the shows or after, during commercial break also, yung mga list ng mga natural medicine na pwede nilang gamitin.
Pero dapat
Alternative.
DOH approved
But
dapat.
still, taking the risk is not recommended pa rin, di ba? So, kailangan mag-seek pa rin ng consulta or advice coming from the experts. Okay. So, na-encounter na po ba ninyo ang mga pasyenteng niresetahan ninyo ng gamot? Tapos, for example, he should take the medicine for a week. Then, mga 3 to 4 days lang nila ginagawa yung medication. Then, after a week, babalik sa inyo at idadaing na naman yung nararamdaman nila. So, how do you handle this kind of patient?
Ako pinapagalitan ko.
Kasi you act like parang tatay rin, Doc.
Oh,
no?
yeah. Kasi sinabi mo na you take this for 1 week and then comes back to you after a week. Meron pa rin. Only to find out na hindi pala niya hindi niya sinunod yung sinabi mo. So, sinong lolokohin niya, di ba?
So, may rationality talaga. Bakit
course,
nilalagay
of
yung take
course.
this 3 times a
Yes.
day, yung mga tipong ganon.
That's what we learned for 10 years, Del.
Wow. Kaya nung nagreseta si Doc sa akin, 2 times, ay kay mama pala, 2 times a week. So,
So,
kailangan
clear yun,
talaga
di ba?
kompletuhin.
Clear naman yung sa akin.
Oo, clear
Kaya
na clear.
dapat mga doktor, very clear dapat ang sulat.
Oo nga.
Hindi naman
Pero
naintindihan
yung
mo, di
Doc,
ba?
ang ganda ng sulat niya, in
Kasi
fairness.
baka akala niya yung pasyente, yung 7 days na nilagay mo, 4 days yun.
Are there
Explain mo.
instances like that? May
You have
mga
to
cases
explain
ba
it.
ganon?
You write it down and at the same time, you explain it para maintindihan niya.
Pero may mga pasyente kasi, Doc, kung minsan nahihiyang magtanong, parang, sige na nga, siguro 5 times a day ito, pero yun pala hindi siya 5 times a
Yun
day.
ang attitude ko, no? Pag nagre-reseta ko, hindi niya maintindihan to. Kaya uulit-ulitin ko.
I see. That's a nice suggestion.
I think
also.
I have a very funny anecdote on that. So, you know the story, yung there was an instruction na apply once daily on the affected area.
Yes.
Parang ointment yan.
Yes,
So,
yes.
what the family did was they applied yung reseta mismo. Yung reseta nilagay dun sa affected
No
area.
kidding.
No, totoo yun.
No kidding.
It wasn't a joke.
Reseta.
That's why you really have to be very clear. Yung resetang in-apply
See,
niya dun sa skin.
That when
Literally, yung
Yes.
Really yung reseta.
yun yung pumapasok yung ano tawag nun, yung i-explain mo.
Tama.
Okay, you what you call this, you look at the patient na hindi niya naintindihan, kaya uulit-ulitin mo.
Exactly. So, dapat talaga, nagtatanong or dapat sa part din natin, ninyo ng mga doctors ay binavalidate kung talagang clear sa kanila
Yes, yes.
yung medication.
So, in short, this could be one of the reasons, social circumstances wherein if you are not convinced with the compliance of the patient or the caregiver of the patient, no, you better admit the patient.
Okay, so ano po yung mga advice ninyo na pwede nyong ibigay sa mga patient or sa mga televiewers natin na nag-aalangan pong kumonsulta sa inyo? Kasi may mga ganun eh. Ako din kung minsan, before kasi, ayoko rin magpakonsulta sa doctor and I don't take drugs talaga, Doc. Parang mag-water therapy na lang ako, then have enough rest, sleep, parang okay na ako, something like that.
Tapos pag nagpunta ka, malala na pala yung sakit mo.
Oo. Too late na pala, parang ganun. So, how do you handle those kinds of, or ano yung may advice niyo sa kanila? Sa akin.
lahat ng sakit magagamot as long as you see a doctor early and we get the disease early, magagamot namin. Pero pag pumunta kayo na may komplikasyon na, definitely the treatment would be harder, more expensive, and more detrimental to the health of our patient. So I think I would really advise that as early as possible, see a doctor.
Ayun. That's exactly siguro.
Ito parang advice sa mga patients, no? Don't go to your doctor if you are sick. Go to your doctor if you want to be healthy. Okay? That is, you can go to your doctor for immunization, di ba? You can go to your doctor for
Junk food,
screening. For screening, di
Pambata
ba?
talaga.
Oh, okay. Because prevention is better than cure.
I like that, Dot. Pwedeng i-tweet yan. Do not go to your doctor if you are sick. You go to your doctor to be healthy. I like that. Pa-tweet do. Direct. Sabay ganun. Yes, Doctor.
Ako naman, my only advice is, don't hesitate or don't be scared to go and see a doctor kasi we're human beings. Just like anybody, so we're
Just like
compassionate human beings. So, parang tao lang naman kami. So, and we're basically here to help you with your illnesses. So, parang wag kaming dapat katakutan.
Exactly.
Hindi sila takot sa'yo. Natatakot sila because of the possible procedures. Kasi
And malalaman-
nakakatakot may injectionan,
At saka
nakakatakot na malaman nila na
may
meron silang
sila.
sakit.
Yeah.
Yun.
Exactly. May mga ganun.
I think yun ang fear ng mga
mentality
tao.
Talaga.
Yeah.
At may mga friends ako, takot talaga. Kasi I was suggesting na let's go to Red Cross, mag-donate tayo ng blood, yung mga happy fit friends ko. Pero meron some of them natatakot daw sa needle. Kaya
Talaga,
That's a
pati
very
ako.
natural
Oo.
instinct. Talaga. Takot sila
matakot
sa mga...
ka pag yung malaking lansang yan.
Ikaw naman, sino ba hindi matatakot sa masaktan, di ba?
Exactly. But nevertheless, it's still best to consult to the doctors.
Bottom line.
Bottom line is. Okay, so we have discussed a lot of things about medical courses, about your field, your expertise, and of course, yung mga dapat na gawin ng mga televiewers natin. And at this point in time, any final message po sa mga kababayan natin na nanonood ng Cure po? Let's start with Dr. Ong.
We've talked everything about what we do and who we are. Siguro abangan na lang nila yung show namin,
Wow.
yung Cure. It's going to be 13 episodes, di ba?
And we hope that we could be of help sa lahat ng mga televiewers.
So, abangan nyo ang cure.
Ayan. Napaka-simple yung mga message ng mga resident doctors natin. Alright, natapos na ang ating talakayan ngayong araw na ito at sana marami po kayong natutunan sa episode at sana po pangalagaan natin ang ating kalusugan mga kaibigan. Bago po tayo magtapos, we would like to thank the following sponsors. We have Tongson's Royal Bibingka, Ihawan sa Kawayan, Sir Richard and Ma'am Gina. Hello. To H.A. Sales Marketing, Mirna Kerubin of Israel, to Mrs. Esther Arce of San Julian Sur also, JJ Video, Nolly Morales Salon, kay Friendship Nolly, hello. Okay, baka gusto nyong batiin po or may gusto po kayong pasalamatan po.
We would just like to thank our society, Medical Society, Ilocos Sur Medical Society, headed by Dr. Panching Lahos.
Yan.
They've been very supportive.
Ayan, before I end the show, syempre gusto ko rin mag-hi sa aking mom. Hi mom, get well soon also. And of course to baby Daniela. Hi baby, I love you so much. And that's all for today. Abangan nyo ulit ang susunod na episode at ugaliing manood ng Cure dahil wala kaming ibang hangad kundi magandang kalusugan para sa inyo. Ito ang programang tumatalakay sa ating kalusugan. Ito ang Cure. Bye everyone. God bless.